All right, let's go. Oh, very grippy. Okay, the rescue car's out to get him. Just give him a little push. There we go. Okay, back him up. Let's go again. I don't want to hammer it too hard because this is super duper grippy. Oh yeah. This place is awesome. Bet you wish you had one of these in your town. Oh yeah. Let's go down again. Oh, super grippy. Oh wow, you can get some wicked speed on those turns on the banks. Let's try again. Oh yeah. Bring it up, around, and let's go. Oh crap. Oh, over the big one. Didn't even mean to do that. Okay, let's really punch it now. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Now I've got dual springs in the back of this, so as the spring goes up, it compresses even harder and shoots it back down. So I get a good recovery from my springs, from my shocks, and it loves to jump. The DT02, in my opinion, is one of the best Tamiyas you can buy. The only thing you need to do is make sure you brace the front shock tower, because the front shock towers tend to be a little bit weak, but I always keep a spare front shock tower, because I've got two of these, because they are my favorite Tamiya. For performance wise, they are just fantastic. My yellow buggy, I've got that one as well. Oh, okay. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, drop the other remote. Let's go. Oh, I think I may have buggered one of the wheels. I'll have to have a look at that. Hang on, bring him in. Oh, yeah. Okay, the tyre came off. That's an easy fix. Let's just put him back on. I'll have to glue that. That was glued. Rip some of the paint off the wheel. That's all right. It's so grippy here, it actually ripped the glue. All right, we're back on. We should be right now. Oh, wheelie. Let's go around. Hammer it, hammer it. Oh yeah. That was a bit of a hard landing, that one, but we're good. Let's send it. Whee! This is the most fun I've had with my RC cars in a long time. Oh no! Okay, I gotta fix the tires and then go and get it. You wanna go up the big one, eh? All right, let's see. It's gonna be hard to line this one up because there's a real peak, this one. Oh, launched it. It's hard to get it right off the tip. Oh yeah, this thing jumps so good. Especially on skate park ramps, because they're super slippery as well. So it does, this is super grippy, so it does hook up, but in a skate park you can drift it. Woo! And let's go around. See if we can get a good launch here. Oh, sideways. Whoa. I'm not going to send it crazy off that jump. I know you want me to, but I really don't want to fully destroy this car because it is still my race truck and I don't really want to order more parts for it. I'm sick of replacing that front shock tower. But the thing is, I've put a brace on it now and it really has... Oh, I lost it. I think I've lost it. I'm going to have to go find that now. It went right off the edge. All right, we're back in the action. I did drive it off the edge, but found it straight away. It was easy. Let's go around. You're probably wondering what that little dangly thing is on the back. That's just something my wife picked up from work, and I thought it was cool. So I thought he'd look good as a little rear dangler. Let's go. Woo! Oh, that tire's come off again. Uh-oh. Whee! And this is only running a brush motor. I'm only running a 20 turn on here. Just a standard 20 turn, but it is running a 2S LiPo, and it does have a proper, I think they're a 1080 servos, ESC. It does have a stock Tamiya servo in it, which isn't great. I've really got to update all my servos. You know, if they're working, I don't want to replace them because they're working, but then you start racing them and it's sort of like, oh, I wish this was better and faster. Woo! God, this thing's fun. Oh, our battery's flat. Okay, let's coast back. Oh no. Oh, yep, we're gonna save it. No, don't keep dying on me. Oh, almost there. Oh, we got back. So there you go, guys. There's a little bit of a run video on this track. I'm absolutely going to be running all my cars on here because it is absolutely fantastic. I would like to get a good launch off that peak there just to see if I can actually land it on a down ramp. And there is a down ramp right there. So if I can launch it over and down that down ramp, that'd be pretty sick. But I'll catch you later and see you for the next video. Bye. So I just wanted to show you, you can see up inside here, I've got a brace that runs across the front of the shock towers. I also have a brace that runs for the body mounts. And to me, I think these are vital. You have to do these things to these. This one, I believe, actually came with some sort of brace across there, but most of the GTO's 2s don't come with a brace. If you put this brace here, it will cause it, instead of snapping up the top there, it'll cause it to snap. Let's see if I can find it down here. It'll cause it to snap down here, and because of that, it's basically completely unusable after that stage. I've tried gluing it, I tried hot gluing it, tried double epoxy gluing it. It does not hold. Once it's broken, it's broken. You're best, if you buy a GTO2, go out and buy 2 or 3 or 4 front shock towers, brace each one of them because it will make them last longer, especially if you're jumping it like this. But it's definitely a thing you have to do. Other than that, this is an amazing car. They handle brushless really well. They handle 3S, and it wheel stands like crazy on 3S. I like to run brush motors because I do like that bottom end control. And unless you're going to put a censored motor in here, it's really hard with brushless because it punches so hard that you're constantly just trying to stop it from wheel standing the whole way. You can put some weights in the front. What I've done in the past, especially on my race buggy, is put a couple of nickel metal hydride cells in the front section there and just hot glue gun them in. And it makes a huge difference to the steering. You don't get understeer in corners, and when you're jumping, it does still jump quite flat. So it does pull the nose down just a fraction, so you do have to hammer it a little bit harder. But if you're racing, you're not jumping massive jumps really. So unless you're at your pro tracks and you're actually jumping 1/8 scale track jumps. But other than that, these to me are the best Tamiya for racing. Of course, it's only the 2-wheel drive, so it's my personal opinion. I've never owned a decent 4-wheel drive apart from the Dark Impact, which now, that Dark Impact is just mental on the track. He just keeps it stock, and he will out race me easily with that 4-wheel drive system. I'm sure when you go to, your top force and stuff like that, it does make a big difference because you got that glass fiber chassis and stuff like that. But as a basic 2-wheel drive, that's straight out of the box at about 200 to 250 bucks. You cannot beat this thing. It is unreal. And I have outraced a lot of people with this truck. Straight out of the box, all you do is just put a standard motor in it, run a, get rid of the Tamiya ESCs. I'm not a fan of them. I find they're really glitchy. They're hard to maintain when it comes to doing adjustments and stuff like that. I just, I'll use them in on-road cars, but not these particular cars, because I find if I need to make a quick adjustment, it's too difficult. You have to go and, read your manual and stuff like that. Of course, you're going to get used to it after a while, but for me, I like to have your standard ESCs, just, a 1080 or any sort of 60 amp ESC, nothing below 60 amp, because these get really hot. And what I've done with my other one, and it's not on this one, it's on my race buggy, because I run it so hot, you actually should drill some holes in this case. This case is empty. There's nothing in here. So this just protects your motor. And if you drill holes in it, it helps the motor vent out. And if you can get some sort of ducting system to blow air straight into here. Unfortunately, when you have other motors in here other than a 550, a 540 motor does tend to go all the way in, and that is really hot now. And it blocks the fan a little bit, but if you drill the holes, it really does make a big difference to your heating systems. These have plenty of ventilation straight through the front here, but what I've got on here, I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a sand protection. So this buggy used to be a Beetle, and I used to run it at the beach, and after doing a restoration I decided not to, obviously because all your bearings and everything start getting rusty, things like that. But anyway, we'll leave it there. Great little buggy. I just need to tighten that screw there, that's why the body's all wobbly. Great little buggy, and in all of its variations it runs really, really well. Even in the truck version, the body doesn't parachute very much, which I was actually really surprised about. And I did cut a little hole in the back to sort of vent it out, but it doesn't need it. It really does handle jumps very, very well.